In the quiet suburban streets where Hugo and Jess resided, a shadow lingered over their once blissful marriage. It began like any other story of newfound prosperity, with Hugo's success as a lawyer bringing them wealth beyond their wildest dreams. With their finances flourishing, a subtle yet profound shift occurred in Jess's demeanor, casting a dark cloud over their idyllic life. Before we let you know what is happening, help us out by clicking the like button, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification button so you don't miss our future videos. As Hugo's career soared to new heights, Jess found herself swept up in the trappings of affluence. Their modest beginnings gave way to opulent living, complete with a spacious home and all the luxuries money could buy. Yet with each material possession acquired, a subtle transformation began to take root within Jess, altering her once gentle and compassionate nature. At first, the changes were imperceptible, mere whispers against the backdrop of their newfound prosperity. Yet, as time wore on, Hugo couldn't ignore the subtle nuances in Jess's behavior, like ripples on the surface of a tranquil pond hinting at unseen depths below. It was during their intimate dinner conversations that Hugo first glimpsed the troubling transformation in Jess. What began as innocent updates from her social circles soon devolved into gossip-laden diatribes, fueled by a growing appetite for scandal and intrigue. The once empathetic Jess seemed to revel in the misfortunes of others, her compassion giving way to callous judgment and disdain. Hugo watched in dismay as his beloved wife morphed into a caricature of her former self, consumed by a voracious appetite for wealth and social status. But it wasn't until their interactions with their new neighbors that Jess's true colors were laid bare. In the innocence of their neighbors' simplicity, Jess saw only flaws to be ridiculed and shortcomings to be scorned. Her disdain for their modest lifestyle mirrored her own descent into materialism and vanity. Faced with his wife's escalating cruelty, Hugo knew that drastic measures were needed to shake her from her downward spiral. And so, armed with a revelation that would expose Jess's hypocrisy, Hugo devised a plan to confront her once and for all. With a heavy heart and a resolve born of desperation, Hugo led Jess to the window overlooking their neighbor's home. There, amidst the pristine laundry billowing in the breeze, Hugo unveiled the truth hidden in plain sight. The real source of the perceived filth lay not in their neighbors' lives, but in Jess's own distorted perception. In that humbling moment of revelation, Jess was forced to confront the ugliness lurking within her own heart. Confronted with the consequences of her judgmental behavior, she recoiled in shame, her illusions of superiority shattered by the stark reality of her own hypocrisy. In the sobering aftermath of their confrontation, Jess was left to grapple with the harsh truth of her own actions. Yet, in that moment of reckoning, there remained a glimmer of hope, a chance for redemption and reconciliation, and a return to the values that had once defined their love. As the dust settled and the echoes of their confrontation faded into the night, Hugo and Jess stood on the precipice of a new beginning. For in the crucible of adversity, their love endured, tempered by the fires of adversity and reborn in the light of forgiveness. And so, with hearts heavy yet hopeful, they embarked on the journey ahead, guided by the timeless wisdom that true love conquers all, and that redemption awaits those who dare to seek it.